I mean, it's the greatest country in the world. And I actually, not many people knows it, and this is the first time I'm actually saying it on live. And I passed my citizenship test, and the end of this month, I'm actually getting this sworn in and becoming an official American citizen, and I cannot wait.
Well, that big day is here. NBA star Enes Kanter will have his citizenship oath ceremony this afternoon.
Wow, it's great. The Celtics Center will also officially change its legal name to Enes Kanter Freedom.
Here to react, Fox News contributor Newt Gingrich. Newt, good morning to you.
Good morning.
How are you?
We're doing okay, but you saw the excitement on that guy's face. He was so excited when he talked to Brian last Wednesday about becoming an American citizen. And to make it even more impactful and more of a message, he's changed his last name from Kanter to Freedom. I love that.
Well, I do too. First of all, you can tell he probably won't be invited to the Biden White House because he actually came in legally, followed all the rules,
Yep.
and ultimately earned his citizenship. So he's clearly not acceptable to the Democratic Party, having done all the wrong things like being a legal citizen. He's clearly committed to freedom. And frankly, if you've watched the tragedy of what Erdogan has been doing in Turkey, turning it from a modern, open society with the rule of law into a dictatorship, drifting very rapidly towards Islamist extremism, you can sympathize with his commitment to freedom, which he applies as much to his native country of Turkey as he applies to the U.S.
It's almost
I also think his opposition to China and his willingness to tell the truth about the Chinese dictatorship is a very, very important milestone. And it'll be interesting to see how the NBA and its billionaire owners react to somebody who actually stands up for freedom rather than for profit from Beijing.
Mr. Speaker, what's fascinating is this isn't a nuanced argument. There's right and wrong. Are you against concentration camps? Then you have to be with Kanter. Are you against the oppressive of all freedom? You have to be with Kanter. Are you against destroying Hong Kong, steamrolling it, and arresting students? Then you got to be with Kanter. Are you against the invasion of Taiwan, which is imminent, it seems? Then you have to be with Kanter. Yet it's so obvious who's right and who's wrong, but there's radio silence because of money. And it's even from Wall Street to the small business, it is about money.
Look, first of all, prostitution doesn't always involve sex, and it doesn't always involve small amounts of money. So you have billionaires willing to prostitute themselves to a dictatorship as long as they take home a big enough paycheck. Everybody who's watching, by the way, should get Miranda Devine's new book, Laptop from Hell, which is looks at the entire Hunter Biden story based on his own emails from the laptop which the FBI got and strangely has never followed up on. It's a remarkable story, and it's the same story. Methodical effort by the Chinese dictatorship to take over countries, in this case exploiting what was then the son of the vice president, now the son of the president. It's a story of absolute corruption, and it's a great problem in America because our elites have become corrupted to such a degree that having this conversation would be impossible on a number of networks because their owners wouldn't tolerate it.
Newt, thank you so much for coming on today.
Right.
Always nice to hear your perspective. Thank you.
And pick up your book, After Biden.
Yes.
Go get it.
It's called Beyond Biden. Beyond Biden. Rebuilding the
Beyond
America
Biden.
we love.
Right.
Thank you, sir.
Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Kilmeade. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to click to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page. This is the only way that I know for sure that you're not going to miss any great commentary, any great news bites, any great interviews coming your way on Fox. You can get it all here on YouTube. So subscribe right now.